If you're planning a trip to Milford Sound, this video is going to help you make the most of your day. Milford Sound is one of the most visited places in New Zealand, but figuring out how to get there, when to go and what to see can feel a little bit like information overload. So today I'm breaking down the top 8 essential tips to make your trip smooth, safe and an unforgettable experience. Hey, I'm Toby, owner and guide here at Luxe Tours. We're a Fiordland-based Milford Sound tour operator. We have run hundreds of day tours to Milford Sound, so stay tuned for the top tips. Ready to go? Let's get into it. Tip number 1, allow extra drive time. Now look, Google Maps is going to tell you that it's about a 2-hour drive from Te Anau, 4 hours from Queenstown to Milford Sound, but we highly recommend, at least on the journey in, allowing an extra 50% of time so that you can account for things like roadworks, traffic delays, camper vans on the road, people getting lost, or all the scenic stops that you're going to want to stop at when you stumble across them. So look, honestly, plan extra time, and the earlier that you leave, the better. Tip number 2, choose the right cruise time. Look, honestly, if you're coming from Queenstown, you really should be aiming for a cruise time around 12:30 to 2 o'clock, and we recommend leaving by at least 7:30 a.m. Earlier cruises from Queenstown mean leaving around 4:30 to 5:30 a.m. You're going to be driving on an unknown road that is quite windy in the pitch black. So look team, if you can, aim for an early to mid-afternoon cruise. It gives you the best balance. Tip number 3, if you're coming from Queenstown, use my beautiful hometown of Te Anau as a good rest break, or if you're wanting to enjoy a much more relaxed Milford Sound experience, why not stay the night? If you're self-driving in from Queenstown, Te Anau is going to be your last point before Milford Sound to grab anything like food, fuel, stay a night, have a good break. Tip number 4, traveling with kids, you need to pack like a pro. So if you're going from Queenstown in particular, we wouldn't recommend it for under 5s, but if you have to, pack lots of snacks, lots of entertainment, anything that's going to keep them happy throughout the day to make your life a lot easier. Tip number 5, plan your fuel. Even if you get to Te Anau from Queenstown and you have half a tank of fuel left, top up. Fuel in Milford Sound is expensive, sometimes very limited. And number 3, you're probably not going to have that much time. There's also no phone signal on the majority of the Milford Road, so getting help is going to be really difficult. Tip number 6, consider a scenic flight. If you're self-driving, after your Milford Sound cruise, you can organise a fly around Milford Sound. For those of you who are wanting to take a flight back to either Te Anau or Queenstown, which is absolutely stunning, you are going to have to take a tour. It is definitely a splurge, but if you have the budget and the time, I can't recommend it anymore. Tip number 7, plan your food. Particularly if you're coming from Queenstown again, you're going to want to make sure you're topped up with food in your vehicle from Te Anau onwards. There is nowhere to buy food. There is one cafe in Milford Sound and one restaurant, but both can have limited options or potentially be closed at different times of the year. If you're on a tour, you are going to have most of your food provided or the option to add it on for lunch. Tip number 8, stay alert and only drive if you're comfortable. New Zealand is a beautiful country, but it's an island country full of windy roads. If you're not used to driving on the left, if you're not used to narrow or windy roads, then going to Milford Sound is not the time to try it out for the first time. We highly recommend taking a tour if you're not confident with your driving. As a tour guide who's travelled the road to Milford Sound hundreds of times, it's pretty unbelievable some of the driving that we see out there, some of which the consequences can be fatal. We would only recommend you driving to Milford Sound if you're really confident and really comfortable doing so. Otherwise, it might be time to take a tour. Okay team, so that's it. Self-driving to Milford Sound is absolutely doable. Thousands of people do it every single year, but a little bit of planning can go a very long way. Leave early, pace the day and make good decisions, and you're in for a really good Milford Sound experience. We hope this has helped you plan your self-driving trip to Milford Sound. We hope to see you there shortly.